Hey everyone, how is it going? My biggest apologies. I did plan to actually be there, and I have no excuse because I live in Durban in South Africa, so I'm kind of just down the road, and yeah, I should be there. But my apologies, life just said no. So, hope this helps. What I've done now, I've taken all my latest research and everything and combined it in just a few slides. So this won't be very flashy or cool. It's basically me just telling you exactly what you need to do for TikTok. So let's get started now. Basically, this is going to be covering everything you need to know to start running Amazon on TikTok traffic. And I want you to bear in mind, it's actually quite easy. It really is, because we can only do a fraction of the TikTok strategies because we're sending traffic to Amazon. And because we're doing that, we're limited by Amazon's issues, like we can't use a pixel and so on and so forth. So yeah, and like I've spent well over $100,000 from multiple accounts, multiple clients, my own stuff, everything, just direct linking stuff from TikTok to Amazon. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. But basically, in a nutshell, Amazon loves TikTok traffic. It really, really does. And a few things, like I used to run, well, Rankster used to be a rebate agency. And where we ran Facebook ads, we even had our own chatbot software that would do it for us, and it was incredibly effective. And we ran well over 500 launches, and I ran all those launches with myself and my team, and I can say without a shadow of a doubt, there were 95% of the launches performed incredibly well. Those 5% that didn't do well, that's because some people think they know better. So yeah, so it performed really, really well. And what I noticed is when you push traffic from Facebook to Amazon, even with rebates, it performed well until everyone started doing it. I really do mean that, because what I did was I would use Facebook traffic to go to Pinterest, and from Pinterest go to Amazon. And the reason I did that was because then Amazon saw that Pinterest was the referring domain, not Facebook, and that was a lot more effective. It was more expensive because there was more work involved for the buyer, so I stopped doing that. But it showed me that Amazon loves certain platforms, and TikTok is the new kid on the block. So that's why it loves TikTok. And the biggest thing I found, and if you're a really experienced Amazon seller, you'll know this, that external traffic will never hurt your listing. I see over here. I should do this over here. So basically the main thing is that with TikTok traffic, I flood listings with TikTok traffic absolutely all the time. And right now I'm doing it to 10 different ASINs, and it all works. It's because Amazon just loves seeing the external traffic, and essentially it loves that TikTok traffic, and it will not do any harm. There's been no change to the conversion rates, sales, everything as a result from overloading TikTok traffic. However, I'm not sure how long this will last, because once everyone starts running TikTok traffic to the Amazon listings, will probably lose its effectiveness, and then the conversion rate may be impacted. So I've been saying this for the past year and a half, 2 years. If you're going to do TikTok, now is the best time to start, because the problem is, if we use Amazon attribution in TikTok, it can't be trusted. Like, the way I think about it is Amazon attribution on TikTok is as reliable as load shedding. I really do mean that, because when we run TikTok ads and we use attribution links, TikTok will often remove the tracking details from those attribution links. Now, I'm not sure if it's TikTok removing the attribution link, or maybe it's Amazon not trusting TikTok, but there's a whole bunch of things there. And I've spoken to a whole bunch of software developers, platforms, everything, and everyone has their own idea. No one knows if they're right or wrong, but there's always a problem using Amazon attribution on TikTok. The main thing is, when you're running an ad with an attribution link, when they click on that ad and go directly to the Amazon listing, that can't be trusted. that doesn't work. But if there's a squeeze page, a landing page, or like a TikTok instant page or a link tree that has the attribution link, then you're good. You really are. But you just otherwise running ads with attribution can't be trusted. I mean, in my case, I've over the past year, maybe 300,000 to maybe 400,000, 500,000 clicks have actually come from my accounts, from my multiple accounts, running as ads. And think about it. If there's 300,000 clicks, why wouldn't there be any sales? Well, there is sales, but there's no attribution sales. And it's quite embarrassing when a person says to me, Paul, I've just spent a fortune on TikTok ads and there's no sales and attribution. Yes, there's no sales and attribution because they can't record it. However, there will likely be a boost in Amazon sales. Because think about it. If the user sees a video about your product and then clicks on that ad, they're already pre-sold. So if I had 300,000 clicks, they were all pre-sold. They should have at least purchased. And also with attribution, it has a 14-day window to get the attribution bonus. So get the attribution click and sale. And I never saw that because it can't be trusted on TikTok. So the main thing is, I always say this, turn your attribution links into deep links. Because especially with TikTok, over 80% of the traffic is mobile traffic. Everyone's on their phone on TikTok. And when they click on a link on TikTok, it will open up their mobile browser. So if there's an Amazon link, it will open up the Amazon website on their mobile browser, which is great. But the thing is, excuse me, I coughed over there. But what I'm trying to say basically is 80% of the TikTok traffic is mobile traffic. So what that means is when a user clicks on the link, it will open up the mobile browser, whereas a deep link will open up the app. Now, right now, I can do this test. Are you logged into Amazon on your mobile browser or on the Amazon app on your phone? And most likely, it's always going to be the Amazon app. So for the buyer, there's less friction by using a deep link. And for deep links, I use URL Genius over here. They've been on the block for ages, and I like them. I can be trusted. And then we're back up here. So and also it's a quick thing. I'm doing currently a case study on using Pixel Me as a deep link. I will have an update soon, and just look at my case studies because there's lots of stuff there. So moving on. Okay, so now this is a big thing. Everyone asks me, should we do organic or do paid? And think of organic growth like load shedding. It can't be trusted. It really can't be, because the way I see it is going viral on TikTok is a myth. You won't do it. You really, really won't. I tell everyone you won't do it, because I've published well over 500 TikTok posts across a dozen accounts, and some did well, some did okay, but none had the real viral aspect. So maybe it's because of me, maybe because of my content. It's possible, but I like to assume that we're not going to go viral. And because the main thing is, I've studied a lot of brands on TikTok that go viral, and I look at the long-term growth. I say, great, this long-term growth, what is there from going viral? And there's no long-term growth. I can get one product went viral, compare it to another product that did not go viral, and over a year they'll be pretty much identical. It might be a spark in sales for the viral one, but that's about it. The main thing is, we all know of a seller that has gone viral on TikTok, and they love to brag about it. But can they do it again? Because that's the holy grail, the ability to go viral all the time. And no one really can. People may say they can, but they can't. For example, there's one product that I did. It's like an ear wax remover. Their content goes viral because people love to watch people get their ear wax removed. But that goes viral all the time. Problem is, you can't run that as an ad because that's a prohibited it's a prohibited niche on TikTok, so you can't run that. So you have to rely on going viral, and it might not work, it really won't. So that's why I just don't trust organic growth on TikTok. I much rather push for paid growth. So, like I was saying, virality, increasing your followers, gaining traffic, all that can be accomplished with TikTok ads. And right now, TikTok ads are cheap. Like I'm paying for an unoptimized campaign about 20 cents cost per click and averaging around 1% click-through rate. And that actually was cheaper 6 months ago. It just shows how the platform is getting more expensive. So please run TikTok ads before the masses do. Get involved now because no one's really doing it. And right now it's very effective. And to give you an example, I don't want to say I'm an agency, but I am an agency. I don't like that term. But basically, I'm an agency that specializes on TikTok ads for Amazon sellers. And I'm the only one. And it's not a brag, it really isn't, because I wish there were more like me, because being the first to make mistakes is really painful. But yeah, I see this all the time. 80% of the products are pushed with TikTok traffic do see an increase in sales. It might be a week later or a day later or sometime later, but I see it all the time. It's because users are already pre-sold when they see a video about your product. And also, what's quite nice is the TikTok mentality. They all really like lemmings. I really do mean that in the nicest possible way. But if they see a video from 10 different profiles talking about the same product, they're going to check it out. And that's exactly what works so well. So basically, if a user sees one video of mine, I'll retarget them throughout. They see 10 videos, all with different creators, and they'll wonder, wait a minute, this product's going viral, am I missing out? And then they will go find the product and do a search. So, the way I run TikTok ads is pretty much, did I skip a section here? Let me just move my big head. Okay, so generally what I see is that each brand and product reacts differently to TikTok ads. Really so. Some brands work really well, but some don't. But we generally see a 3 to 7 day delay in Amazon. So if you push that traffic, normally you'll see a sales increase between 3 and 7 days. Because TikTok is all about split testing. So I recommend running TikTok ads in 10-day sprints. You can see over here, this is one of my one of the products. I ran TikTok ads for 10 days and then I stopped over here. And you can see as I stopped, the BSR started increasing, meaning sales were dropping. This is a result, and so immediately we can say, great, we know that TikTok ads are working because sales are decreasing. So we turn it back on again. That's why I recommend running 3 10-day sprints. So I do 10 days of ads, and then I take a break, then another 10 days, and another 10 days. And TikTok will recommend about $5,000 must be spent on ads per month. I'm cheap. I would never recommend that. I recommend $50 $50 per day on TikTok ads. So if you're running a 10-day sprint, you can budget. That will cost you $500. It's $50 per day over 10 days. And then compare that period to other periods and go from there. And it really is your job to run these split tests because no one else is doing this. And if you do it, you will be ahead of everyone else. So, okay, so let me just. So now, when you're running TikTok ads, one thing is you can't use the TikTok pixel, which is so sad because the TikTok pixel works and it's really effective. And often TikTok knows my product better than I do because it works so well. So 80% of the ads and strategies on TikTok can't be run. So there are only 3 types of ads that I run all the time. Community interaction, that's just getting followers, and normally I get a follower for like 10 cents a follower. And traffic, that's just a normal traffic campaign where TikTok actually tries to get as many people as possible to click on your ad. Now, a reach campaign basically is just the TikTok gets as many people as possible to see your content. And that works really well because some brands perform better with a reach campaign, some perform better with traffic, and some actually perform well with followers. It's really weird. You need to split test everything to see what works well. That's why I recommend the 10-day sprints, because each 10-day sprint can be a different strategy, and at the end of that, you will know what converts best for your brand. Now, when you create content, there are 3 platforms I recommend: Join Brands, Incense, and Billow. Just by using those 3, it's great. Everyone wants to build their own like creator pool, a bunch of people that love their Amazon product and love their brand. That's a great strategy, but who has the time for that? I've built my own platform. I've done a whole bunch of many things, and at the end, I still go back to these 3 platforms because they're the fastest. And trying to build everything from scratch takes ages. And what we recommend is running at least 1 video per week. So step 1, create the brief. Step 2, publish the brief on one of those platforms. Pick a creator, send the product, wait for the content, and possibly edit it if you need to edit it. And once you edit it, just add more call to actions and that type of stuff. And that process should take you about 2 weeks. And then by the end of the day, if you just do this all the time, you have tons of content to push. Because when you create content, ugly sells. The more published your content is, the worse it will perform. I really, really do mean that. Because TikTok wants you to create content on their app. Now, I've seen this, and TikTok has kind of alluded to this, is that if you create content maybe on Photoshop or some other platform, which is really high-end content, it will take the TikTok server more bandwidth to process and push out that content. Whereas if it's done on their app, their algorithm prefers that. That's why you will see a video of like a teenager just holding their phone out and doing a video that will perform better than your high-end content, because the TikTok algorithm prefers ugly, raw content. So when you create the content, what I recommend is, let me just fix that. So basically, when you prepare the TikTok content, I use 2 things. ChatGPT, I say to ChatGPT, write me a TikTok brief about a UFO detector or whatever the product is. I play around with that. And that does some really good things. Or if you're really lazy, just go to my website over here. You can put all the details here, and it emails you automatically a whole brief you can use for your product. And actually, what my team does now, we create probably about 20 to 30 briefs per day, and we actually do it now through ChatGPT and through our platform here, because it just makes life a lot easier. So you really have no reason not to create content. There are platforms out there, and all you really need to do is create the brief. And then running ads itself is actually quite easy. So there is no excuse. Because when you're trying to gauge the effectiveness of TikTok ads, you have to be old school. And what I mean by that is, back in the day, we didn't have all the cool tools we do have now, and we had to analyze the sessions, page views, sales, conversion rate. That's what you need to do with TikTok. Because the biggest issue I found with TikTok is that it's a Generation Z thing. They don't like clicking on ads, but if they see the same type of ad be mentioned by many people, they would search for that product in a separate tab. So let's say, for example, you're talking about a UFO detector on Amazon, just a stupid example, but let's say the user sees that mentioned by many ads and many creators. Then they will open up Amazon in a separate browser and find the product. That's why in all my content, I tell them how to find it on Amazon, because I can target that keyword phrase I tell them, I can target that with PPC. So basically, compare everything. You need to be really old school here. Look at when you're running ads and compare it to when you're not running ads. Where's the benchmark? Look at your sessions, page views, conversion rate, absolutely everything. And then for extra diligence, look at your search query report. Look at Amazon Analytics. Look what Amazon is telling you. I've been able to, just by having a keyword in my videos and pushing that with TikTok ads, I've been able to kind of like manipulate brand analytics to have that keyword then appear as a result. Now, with AI, my 8-year-old kid has published her own book on Amazon because she uses AI, and that's kind of because I want to brag about her. But yeah, AI is huge, and I use these two platforms a lot of the time. Pencil is based on over $1 billion of ad spend. Now, they just rolled out TikTok integration, so it might not be as mature as the Facebook and Instagram integration, but it is getting there. Pencil was a bit expensive for my liking, at around $500 per month. But what's nice about it was you just upload the content, maybe 5 videos, and those 5 videos are chopped up and to make better videos, and those 5 videos become 15, 20, 30 videos. So it works really well. All you do is upload it, and I can then take all the content and push it onto Instagram, on TikTok, Facebook, whichever, and it's a pretty seamless process. That's Pencil. The other one is Recharm, and I like Recharm because a lot of creators use it. So that works well. It's much cheaper than Pencil, but it's not as mature as Pencil. So those are the two I use a lot of the time. Okay, so in summary, all you need to do to be a winner on TikTok is 1, create content, because Amazon just needs to see that your product is receiving TikTok traffic. If it sees that, your relevancy and sales will increase as a result. And use TikTok to test what content is best. And once you know what content is best, then double down on that content, create more of it, and use it on your Amazon PPC and then on Amazon's Inspire program. And yeah, that's a great way to reuse content that you know works. I'm losing my voice, but any questions, anything at all, hit me up at the website. Anything I can do to help, please let me know. I'm so gutted I'm not there to join you guys, but anything I can do to help out, please let me know. Cheers guys, chat soon.